In 2015, after 47 minutes, Niccolo Falcone received a payout of $20,580 after staying in prison as long as possible. Why?
So he stayed in prison as long as possible, but that was only 47 minutes.
Yes.
And why would he get a payout for doing that, unless he was being paid to be there? Were they a journalist of some form?
Not exactly. Actually, I don't know why I said that. Not even close. Sorry. I'm trying to do the improv thing of yes-anding your answer while not giving too much away. But no, sorry. That's just...
I mean, it sounds like one of those YouTube channels where you're like, whoever can touch the thing for as long as possible gets all this money. But I don't think that's it.
Also, that was an old, actual competition series. There's a load of people who just, hold on to this thing for as long as possible and you get it. And, that's a challenge that goes back to, I think the 80s and 90s. It used to be called, Touch the Truck or something like that. A car dealership would just, hands-on, last one for their hands to fall off gets the truck. Was that a TV show? Stuart,
like a Gilmore Girls episode, it sounds like. Some sort of crazy thing that goes down in Stars Hollow.
I have a vague memory of a Dale Winton TV show.
Yes, you are correct, I believe. Yeah, okay. I believe also people have died by touching the truck outside for too long.
Wow.
If I recall correctly, yeah. So that's brought the mood down a bit. Sorry about that.
It has. It's also entirely irrelevant to the question, but never mind. We got a Dale Winton reference early in that will be completely lost on Karen and anyone not from the UK, but never mind.
Okay, so when you say prison, is this like a legitimate jail prison? This isn't like something they set up for some kind of challenge?
That's a very good question. No, it is not a legitimate actual prison.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't underwater or something, was it? Or
the 580 is a very specific number, so that makes me think that for every...
It was a very deliberate number.
Oh, I thought it was it was paid in pounds and translated into dollars or something.
No, that was chosen very deliberately.
Chosen. Was it a certain amount of dollars per second he stayed in there then?
No, it would have been that. However long this was, it would have been that much. And he wasn't in prison for all those 47 minutes. He went in and out several times.
Oh.
Right. Is the prison itself in some way dangerous to life?
The prison is how do I put this without immediately giving the game away?
The prison was his mind.
I mean, this is making me start to think of was it like a shark tank and he was in there with a shark or something that could hurt him? But I don't know why you would get this specific amount of money.
Or is it extremely hot or extremely cold?
But then why would he be in and out of it?
It's got to be something where you can't physically stay in it for too long. So, he's got no oxygen, or it's too cold, or it's too hot, or
there is a reason you would be forced to leave after a while.
Is Piers Morgan in there?
Turns out 47 minutes, the maximum amount of time anyone can stand Piers Morgan. So.
But in and out, does it count? Because if it was something like holding your breath underwater, then it wouldn't count if you came out and took a breath again and came out and took a breath again.
That's true.
So I'm going to give you the question again because there's a little bit of a really nitpicky bit in here.
It's Trivial Pursuit, isn't it? There's always a clue in the question.
You are surprisingly close with that joke. In 2015, after 47 minutes, Niccolo Falcone received a payout of $20,580 after staying in prison as long as possible. Now, staying in prison as long as possible was a strategy.
If we're talking about board games, could it be like the go to jail square in Monopoly? Yeah. Is there a Monopoly championship? And that was the prize?
Karen, I think you've got it.
Yes, you absolutely have. And there's a reason I said prison instead of jail. You're absolutely right. Niccolo Falcone was the 2015 World Monopoly Championship winner. And his strategy was stay in jail as long as possible.
Who knew there was such a thing, says the person who just competed in the Jigsaw Puzzle Championships.
Did you win 22 grand, Karen?
Oh my gosh,
if
I
you
wish.
didn't, you're in the wrong game.
So it was $20,580. Why might it have been that much if it was a Monopoly Championship?
Yeah, is that the amount of money in a Monopoly set?
Yes. That's right. There are $20,580 in a US Monopoly set. So all that was converted to real money and given to him as the prize. This was at the Venetian Hotel in Macau. Like, this was apparently a big publicity event. I don't know if this is a regular thing that they do. It feels more like gambling than it should, frankly. But yes, after 47 minutes, Niccolo Falcone received $20,580 after staying in jail as long as possible because that was his strategy for Monopoly.